Hi, I'm disability lawyer David Brannon, also founder and managing lawyer here at Resolute Legal. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what is a free consultation with a disability law firm. Now, after watching this video, you'll have a better understanding of what is a free consultation and what you might be able to get out of it. Now, if you like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get these videos when we send them out once or twice a week. So if you are in the market for a lawyer or if you have some type of legal issue, chances are you've seen this thing on many lawyers' websites about getting a free consultation. Now, before you pick up that phone and make that call, you may be wondering, what am I in for? What does this cover? Often there's not a lot of clarification on the law firm's sites about what is a free consultation and what you can expect. So important to know that there is no general sort of rule about how these free consultations are done. They can be very different depending on the law firm you go to. There are a few what I would call universal things you can think about with these free consultations. And the first one is just to know the scope of it. So a free consultation generally is not going to be seen from a lawyer or a law firm's perspective as giving you free legal advice. So what that means is when you call in for one of these, you should expect to be able to talk about your situation and get some general feedback on here's the kind of issues you're dealing with, here's some of the potential solutions, here's how our law firm might be able to help you, or here's how you might be able to go get help some of these other ways. But it is not going to be specific advice like you should do this, you have to tell your doctor this, you need to go and get that. Like generally it's not going to be this hyper-specific things. So if you're calling in for a free consultation, they're not going to be able to explain for you, example, what do I tell my doctor to get a better report, right? That is not the kind of thing that you'll be able to get an answer to in a free consultation. But what you will be able to learn is, what are my next steps? What are my legal rights? Do I have to do this thing that I'm being asked to do? Those things are all fair game for free consultations because they're more of the procedural and they're more general in nature. Now, another thing that these consultations are good for is if you are at that point where you're considering hiring a lawyer, a free consultation is a great way to get a better feel for the law firm and their staff to see, is this a firm that I would want to work with? You could ask them questions about their experience in the area of doing disability claims, what it would cost to hire them, what are their fee arrangements and all that kind of thing. Very good to get this done in a free consultation. So as long as you go in with the right expectations, these free consultations are fantastic because it allows you to reach out to a law firm without any fear of having to get a bill or anything like that. And these consultations can be done by phone, in person, but more often than not, they are usually done by phone. So there you have it. A free consultation is just what it sounds like. It is a free meeting or phone call with a law firm where they're going to listen to your situation and give you some general feedback on implications of your situation, things you could do. They'll tell you more about their services, but it is not going to be a time for you to get very specific legal advice or directions on what to do with your appeal, right? What letter do I have to get or what do I have to do? It's not going to be specific like that. So if you go in with the right attitude and understanding, you're going to get a lot out of this free consultation, hopefully, and have a better understanding of how to move forward with your case. Now, if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get our videos coming out a few times a week. Also, look down below. We have some links to other resources if you want to get a free consultation from us. By example, that is something you could do. Take care, and we'll see you next time.